Hello, this is Dr. Deanne Danley, Director of Pre-K-12 Curriculum Instruction. And today we are going to be learning and building our capacity about how we can use the blended learning instructional delivery for our students. So why do we need this? So let's start with a walk down memory lane. My first year of teaching was in the year 2000. Things have changed since then. During that time, it was expected that teachers possess the knowledge, our students sat in rows. A quiet classroom was an effective classroom. Students in the same class should complete the same assignments. Students would demonstrate their learning using pencil and paper. I felt important. I had a chalkboard and an overhead. We saved information on a hard disk, and guess what? There was really not even any internet yet. It was my job as the teacher to grade everything. Wow. Don't you know that time has changed? Change happens. Take just a moment to reflect on how teaching has changed during your career. I bet you are able to think of at least one or two things that have changed while you have been teaching. Change is a part of professional growth. We are constantly adapting to meet the needs of our students. One thing we have strived in our district with our common instructional framework is to shift the cognitive load to students. Catlin Tucker stated, "The reality is that the person doing the work in the classroom is the person doing the learning." So, COVID-19 has happened, and it is forcing us to evaluate and change a few things in our teaching practice, mostly our instructional delivery. So let's think about just a moment. We have worked on our framework. We have studied strategies with high effect sizes. We know the power of collective teacher efficacy with direct instruction and teacher clarity through learning targets. We value giving feedback, classroom discussion. We have worked to provide scaffolds for students and opportunities for students to collaborate using certain protocols like Jigsaw to make sure that they have opportunities for deliberate practice and cooperative learning. The strategies are still the same. We're going to continue to use the best instructional strategies and practices using our common instructional framework as we adjust the instructional delivery to a blended model. We will take and use the best practices, but the path of how we deliver from the teacher to the student will need to be changed. So let's continue learning to find out all of our options for blended learning.